Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to fix Adobe Premiere Pro unsupported video driver error, which looks something like what you can see on the screen here. As the error suggests, this message is basically just saying that your current graphics driver is not compatible with Premiere Pro. So let's jump straight into how you can solve this. Now, the first and often most effective way in fixing this is by updating your graphics driver. Now, how you do this depends on what system you're using, but in this example, I'm going to show you how to do it in a Windows 10 computer. But if you're using a Mac or another device, you can still follow along as the steps will be somewhat similar. So what you first want to do is you want to head over to Device Manager, which you can find from the Start menu and then searching for Device Manager. From here, you want to select Display Adapters and select your adapter from the list. Once you've found your driver, if you just right-click the driver and hit Update Driver. After you've selected that, the Windows Driver Update window will be launched, and here you will need to select Automatic option in the prompt. Simply follow the instructions on the screen to finish the process. As you can see on my computer, the drivers are already up to date. Now, to take this a step further, as occasionally Windows won't be able to detect the outdated drivers, you need to download a tool called Advanced Driver Updater, which I will leave a link to in the description below. After you've downloaded and launched the tool, you will see all of the outdated drivers here. All you need to do now is select the driver that you want to update and select Update Driver. Once the tool has finished updating the driver, you can close the app and then relaunch Adobe Premiere Pro. The issue should now be resolved, but if you still are experiencing problems, the next thing we can do is prioritize our high-performance graphic card to ensure the best performance. This is really simple to do by first pressing the Windows key and the letter I on your keyboard. This will bring up the System Settings menu, and from here you want to scroll down and click the Display option. And then in this window, if you scroll down a bit further, where you come to Related Settings, and then click on the Graphics tab. Sometimes Adobe Premiere Pro will appear in this list here, but if not, we can find it by using the Browse feature and searching for the Adobe Premiere Pro extension. So typically this could be found in the C drive, coming to Program Files, Adobe Premiere Pro 2024, and scrolling down and selecting again Adobe Premiere Pro. As you can see for mine, I've already added the app down here. Now that we can see Adobe Premiere Pro on the list, we want to select this and hit the options. We want to change the graphics performance on this window from Let Windows Decide to High Performance, and we want to save the settings. Once you've completed these steps, you can try relaunching Adobe Premiere Pro to see if that fixes the issue. Now, if you're still encountering problems, the last and final thing we can do to completely fix this issue is to turn off the error prompt from appearing altogether. Now, if you've noticed this error message appears but your Adobe Premiere Pro is functioning fine and you aren't experiencing any performance issues, or you just want to get rid of this irritating message altogether, then we can just simply turn it off. To do this, you want to launch Premiere Pro and go to the Edit menu, choose Preferences, and then click on the General section. And then from here, we want to unmark the tick box where it says Show System Compatibility Issues at Startup, and press OK. Remember that this will stop the prompt from occurring again. However, this will not mean the issue is resolved. Also, just be aware that this may stop you from being notified of other issues that may arise on the app. Now, if you still are encountering issues, a couple of other things you can try is reinstalling Premiere Pro and making sure that the app is fully up to date. If this video helped you, please drop a like, and if you still are experiencing issues, then comment below and we'll try and help you.